Well, it is now day 3 of our Moab, Colorado trip, and we're really excited about today because we're going to be hitting Poison Spider Trail, which should be really epic. A lot of technical challenges along the way. I'm really looking forward to it. Now, last night we camped just down the road from here and just had a great time, a good camaraderie around camp and some good food. And it was actually the best night's sleep I've had in a while. You know, it's been pretty hot during the day and a little warm at night, but last night it cooled off. It was really nice. Got a good night's rest. Now, a few of the guys are staying in hotels, so they're going to meet up with us here in just a few minutes. We're going to air down, guys, and we're going to hit the trail. This should be a great time. This tailgate table has been getting a ton of use on this trip, and it's definitely one of those little mods that I'm thankful I did a while ago. Now, before we hit the trail, you know my son and I got to get some caffeine in us first. And I know, some fresh ground percolated coffee would definitely be so much better than instant. But when you're short on time in the morning and you're out on the trail for 10 days, sometimes instant coffee is just much more convenient. And hey, you've got to stick around till lunchtime because Marco was busy at work and making some good stuff for lunch that he's going to cook in his engine bay on the trail today. I can't wait. The trailhead to Poison Spider is located about 10 miles outside of Moab along the Colorado River. The trail will take you approximately 5 hours and is rated as difficult for a very good reason. There are some solid, challenging obstacles along the way, as you will soon see, that will put your driving skills and vehicle to the test. But let me just say this in advance, we had so much fun on this trail. Oversized tires, high clearance, and having a good spotter are really recommended. This trail has been on my bucket list for a while, and I'm so glad I got to share this experience with my son. Now, let's go conquer this trail. This double step obstacle is about a mile into the trail, and while there is a bypass if you want to play it safe, choosing a good line and the right amount of throttle will get you up and over pretty easy. This is just a small taste of what's to come.
Right on that line, your butt's coming up, let it crawl, just slow. Go back down a little bit. That's fine. Once you start moving back down, it's perfect. Don't change anything. Just keep coming nice and slow. Keep coming. There you go. Coming up a little bit. Right on that trajectory, just a little bit. Straight. There you go. Keep coming just right there. Don't turn the wheel. Keep coming. There you go. Keep coming. A little driving.
Easy on the gas. Easy on the gas.
Straight now. Look at that. Keep that bad boy flexed out. Nice and easy.
Joe, a good friend from our Jeep Club back in San Diego that now lives in Moab, tagged along with us for the day, and we were happy to have his expertise here. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video because we made an unplanned stop to his shop and checked out the buggy he is building. It will blow your mind. It's such a cool build.
Little passenger. Nice and easy. Here you come. Beautiful. A little passenger right there. Keep coming. Slow. Oh, that's right. Keep coming. As you start to move, go a little passenger, not a lot. Right there. Nice and easy. Little driver. There you go. As soon as you start to climb, a little passenger. Keep going passenger. There you go. Get out of it. All right, we can edit all that out.
No, wait. That's what makes the video good.
There's multiple trays here, boys and girls. The far right is the hardest, the middle is the middle, and the far left is the easiest. It will require lockers for the far right, I guarantee it. This is the far right. The middle is right next to us a little bit. Yep.
The waterfall obstacle is a little bit of a technical challenge as you do have to climb a step and you're going to get a little flexy as you make the turn to driver, so just take your time. Really, it's an easy day here.
Little driver. Nice and slow. Beautiful. Very nice. Nice and slow.
The wedgie is the next obstacle you will encounter, and I've always found it very strange driving over a V-notch, but really this one is not that difficult. You will flex a little here, but just choose a good tire placement and you'll be fine. Looks like Joe is giving my son a little knowledge. Let's listen in.
The wheel will come forward, so it's not big turns. It's little turns, as I showed you. A lot of people want to crank the wheel. It's a little turn. Basically, just imagine you're pretty much just going to be straight across there. You saw it, it's just a road. In your mind, it's just a flat plane. You're going to be on that side a little bit, so
Nice and slow. A little driver as you come up, just a little. Driver as you come up. Driver, driver, driver. There you go. Nice and slow. Right there. Don't change the wheel. Little driver. Beautiful. Coming. Just like that. Go a little bit more passenger. More passenger. More passenger. More passenger. Turn. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah, a little. Now start going driver. A little more driver. A little more. A little more. A little more.
When you're wheeling this hard for this many days, sometimes mechanical issues are a little unavoidable no matter how much preparation you do. Joe must have gotten a little too flexy and bent one of these sway bar links, but no worries, it's an easy fix, and we were actually able to straighten it out later at Joe's shop. My son and I were having such a good time. This was easily our favorite trail of the trip so far. Poison Spider not only has some really fun and challenging obstacles, but the terrain seemed to change every mile or so. You know, 1 minute we were on some loose shelf rock, then we were on some slick rock, then there were some wide open dirt roads where you can really have a little fun and step on that skinny pedal. There's a little sand dune at the end you get to play in, and there were challenging waterfalls along the whole trail. You will not get bored on this run, I promise you. As you are traveling down the trail, you will come across the gravestone of Mary Jane Francis. And as the tale goes, this little girl was bitten by a poison spider here on the trail and lost her life. And that's how the trail got its name. And as you are traveling down the wide open dirt road, make sure you look off into the distance and check out Pig Rock. It really does look like a big old pig over there. Nice carving there, Mother Nature. Well done. All right guys, we have come here to the Poison Spider Loop, and off to the right is the way we're going to continue to go down Poison Spider, and then we'll come back around. But off here to the left is the Golden Spike and goes to Gold Bar Rim, and that's the whole trifecta if you want to keep doing that, but that is going to make for a very long day, so that's something you want to get a very early start on. But we're getting ready to head this way, guys. This has been awesome so far. guys, we have stopped for lunch, and this is the perfect spot, which is Little Arches, which is unbelievably scenic. And you can hike out here to the tip of this mountain and see the arch, and then you can see the rim trail on the other side. Just a beautiful spot. You know, the trail is amazing, but you've got to take a minute just to soak in where you're at, guys. This has been a great day. I really don't think there is a better spot to stop for lunch than this. The views overlooking the Colorado River surrounded by all the red rock was awesome. You know, we could even see a few Jeeps across the way making their way along the rim. Do not want to make any mistakes over there. Everyone was enjoying their lunch. But now remember, Marco was cooking something in the Jeep oven. He had made some vegetarian soy chorizo burritos. And look, I'm a true carnivore, but let me say, these were so good. Well done, Marco. Now, time to hit one more stop along the trail. So this is an optional up and back that we're gonna do just to go get a big overlook at the town. From what I understand, the view is gonna be amazing. So this was just a quick 15-minute little offshoot of the main trail to this beautiful overlook. That's all Moab down there, and you can see way off into the distance. What an amazing view up here, guys. Definitely worth taking this little offshoot. All right, guys, we just finished the last loop on Poison Spider, and from here we're just backtracking the rest of the way. What an amazing trail. Such cool obstacles. The scenery has been spectacular. My son drove almost the entire way and he did just an awesome job. We've had just a great time with everybody today, guys. This has been awesome. We're gonna roll out of here, and I don't even know what's in store for the rest of the day, but we may go do a little more wheeling, I'm not sure, and we're gonna find a cool campsite tonight. But a lot more to come, guys. This is only day 3 of this adventure. Guys, we had a great time today out on Poison Spider, and Joe Riley, who was out there with us today, used to be from San Diego, but now he is a Moab native, and he's invited us here to his shop where he is starting a tour company called Epic 4x4 Adventures. You've got to check out this prototype buggy that he's building to give tours on. This thing is amazing. Look at this. Oh, it's so awesome. Now he's going to be giving tours for folks on this thing. This is built so well. The bends on all these tubes, and oh, what a cage. I mean, it's so intricate. And he's going to have clamshell type doors so they can climb in and out of there. It's going to be amazing. And then check out these axles he's got on here. These things are so beefy. These are off of an MRAP. And oh, by the way, it's going to be 4-wheel steering. So this thing is going to go around just about any turn you can imagine. Now this is a mock-up plastic LS engine, but it's going to have an LS engine. It's got a massive transfer case in there. But here is the icing on the cake, guys. Check out this tire. This is a 54-inch Mickey Thompson tire with Raceline beadlocks. That thing is massive. I mean, 4 of those on there, that thing is going to be unstoppable. So here's the deal, guys. Joe has asked me to come back when this thing is done and go for a ride in it. And we are going to do that, and I'm going to take you along, guys. I think it's going to be so cool. What an awesome project, right? We had a great time hanging out at Joe's shop and checking out his buggy, but we did stay there just a little too long because finding a campsite tonight on a Tuesday was actually challenging. We drove around for a while down along the river looking for some spots, but we finally found 2 great spots side by side right on the river. Awesome view. So now it's time to get a little chow and get a good night's rest because tomorrow we're hitting Elephant Hill Trail, which should be a great time. Such a good time here in Moab.